Hello everyone, so today we're playing Ignore the Fact That Chelsea Looks Horrible Today. We're also playing 20 Things. Thing 1. Just thought of Dr. Seuss, Thing 1 and Thing 2. If we are not on hugging terms, then you probably should stay out of my personal space, because otherwise, it just creeps me out. Although most of you probably won't have to worry about that, because by the end of this, we'll have gotten to know each other well enough to probably hug each other. So the first vlog I ever made was for the original vlog tag game, where we all told each other 5 facts and then, named 5 people to pass it on to. Most of you probably remember that, probably participated in that, and if you didn't, I will put a link in the doobly-doo both to the video that started it all and I guess to mine, although I wouldn't recommend it. Thing 3. I don't eat lamb or veal or internal organs because I just think of the little baby animals being born and then screaming as they're dying. Oh, just chilling. And I also don't eat liver or chitlins or any other internal organ, because that's gross. Also, venison kind of creeps me out because I just think of a deer and its big eyes and I can't do it. 4. I am pro torturing pedophiles. 5. I am otherwise very humanitarian. 6. I believe in logic. 7. I believe in God and I accept that God is not logical. 8. I have 4 tattoos. 9. I have 2 piercings in each ear. 10. My favorite foods are sushi, my mom's lasagna, and chocolate hazelnut gelato. 11. I could eat ramen for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I have. 12. I don't like wearing purple. Most people already know this, but I collect t-shirts. I have about 78-ish or so, and when I say I collect t-shirts, I don't mean like, oh, I don't have any more white t-shirts, I should get one. No, I mean I collect things with clever sayings or, pretty pictures. Basically, the qualifier is if I bought it solely for the purpose of looking pretty or being funny, not for function. First thing I do when I wake up every morning is look at the clock. 15. When I'm exhausted, I suffer from auditory delusions. The delusions usually kick in after I've been awake for 2 to 3 days. 16. When I was about 6, I noticed that Santa's handwriting was identical to my mother's handwriting. And then my mom said that Santa was really busy and that she would just write the little to from cards, for him, because he didn't have time for little stuff like that. So, I was happy with this answer. And then my mom kind of eased in, the idea that maybe she was Santa by putting like Santa Mom or Santa Mommy on the cards and stuff. And then finally she broke down and said, "There is no Santa, I am Santa, I buy the presents." I remember just being like, oh, I knew it. I remember that much. When she said that initially I was really excited because I had figured it out. So I was really proud of myself for figuring it out. And then I was just kind of like, so there's no Santa? And I just had to go and my little brain had to process this. As you see, I got over it, so all's well in the end. 17. What you end up seeing of my videos is usually only 50% of what I actually shot. And most of that is just silence and me trying to think of something else to say. 18. In high school, when I was in 11th grade, my favorite English teacher assigned us to play a scene from Streetcar Named Desire because, we're reading it then. And so, a lot of people broke off into groups, but elitist that I was, I asked if I could do the project alone. So I knew this would be harder, but I was really into it at that time, and so I did it alone. And I practiced and I practiced and I had the character down. I had the accent down. I had my whole like character done, and I had even a bit of a costume. I mean, it was thorough, and props. And then when I was actually in the classroom, you know, a few people had gone ahead of me, and they kind of, you know, were looking in the book still, and you know, stuttering over their stuff and not really acting it out at all. So I stuttered on purpose, and I didn't embellish the accent as much as I would have, because I felt really bad, because here I am looking like I'm, you know, doing a stage play, and there everybody else is still looking at the book. So yeah, it's hard for a nerd. 19. So those of you that are like grammar nerds, you will know that when you list items, it's going to be blue, comma, gray, and pink. But in the older grammar books, it would say that it would be blue, comma, gray, comma, and pink. So I decided that I was going to be a one-woman revolution, and I was going to do it the old way and put that comma before the and. And it wasn't until I was about 14 or 15, and let me say that I decided this at about the age of 7 or 8. So I finally gave up the fight at around 15. And 20, I can't say the words edited it, like in a sentence, I edited it. Well, there you go. Perfect example. Couldn't say it, could I? Yeah, that happens to me every time. And also, I can't say rubber, baby, buggy, bumpers. At least not at a normal pace of speaking. I can say she sells seashells at the seashore, 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 she sells seashells at the seashore. Fine, I can do it. No problem. Rubber, baby, buggy, bumpers, can't do it. Can't say it quickly at all, even once. So yeah, now you know 20 things about me, and now I'm going to edit this video, upload this video, and watch hopefully 20 things about you. And then I'll see you tomorrow.